What's the word? Hey, yo, YouTube, we back with another banger, man. This is a heartfelt one, man. It took me a little bit to do this because it's going to be a two-part series. But at the same time, my condolences to the Bruce family and rest in peace to Courtney. Man, she was so talented, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Straight out of Columbus, Ohio, got on the radar. Academics got on the radar with Trippie Redd and a few other names. But we got to do our part on our community's gang violence, gang culture, senseless robbery, senseless violence, man, for the youth. This for the kids to bring y'all awareness, man. You don't always have to be out here doing stuff wrong. And sometimes you in the wrong place at the wrong time and the stars align the wrong way. You know, she did a 2 year or 3 year bid, came back and changed her life around, was going up. And sometimes when you start to get successful and people see you and you have a name, people have hidden agendas and jealousy and envy in their heart. You know, young lady was on her way to do hair, doing one of her friends' hair. You feel me? She already wealthy, but she was on her way to give back to one of her friends with another friend, and somebody tried to rob her and shot her twice and killed her. So my condolences again to the Bruce family, man. This one for y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Please, y'all, if y'all got loved ones, young members around your family that's engulfed in the streets, try to reach them as much as possible as you can. Pray for them. Let's go snipe.
A young woman was shot last night. This one happened near East Livingston Avenue and Beechwood Road on Dork Place.
Police said Boog the Bandit, whose real name is Courtney Bruce, walked into the hospital around 6:10 p.m. with gun wounds.
For her to get pistol whipped and in the chest and multiple times, I heard nothing called for her. Even though she put up a fight.
No mother should bury their child, man, before they lay to rest, man. Rest up, man. Boog fly high.
On the quiet eve of May 20th, 2021, the streets of East Columbus were rocked by a confrontation that would ultimately
rise a star,
the life
y'all.
of rising rapper Boog the Bandit, known to her loved ones
Beautiful
as Courtney
too. She was so
Bruce.
beautiful.
It began like any ordinary evening, with Boog
Took that
sitting
baby wife
alongside
for some
another
stupid
individual
shit.
in a car near East Livingston Avenue and Beechwood Road. But soon, that quiet was shattered by the approach of several armed men. The attackers, armed and ready, had one goal in mind: burglary. They surrounded the car, their weapons drawn. As the confrontation quickly unfolded, what began as an attempt to take valuables escalated into something far more extreme. Shots rang out, the sound of gunfire piercing the night air. In the ensuing chaos, Boog was struck.
Yeah, so Wanda Bruce tells me she is sick in the city of Columbus.
But even after her life slipped away, Boog showed remarkable strength.
And she does get out of the car on her own free will. She walks into the receptionist.
Watch to the end for a discount code to Restream's upload.
Her spirit was a warrior, man. By any means, she was gonna survive.
Center. And of course, she's covered in. I'm imagining now it's about a 4-mile drive. She's having a hard time breathing.
Despite her critical injuries, once they reached a hospital,
it's crazy.
She managed to get out of the car
Still
and
walk
herself into Mount Carmel East Hospital in a desperate final attempt to save her own life.
They could have saved her, bro. I feel like they could have saved her and they just let her die.
Were too severe. Upon her arrival, just before 6 p.m., the medical team pronounced her deceased. Born Courtney Nicole Bruce in 1995, Boog the Bandit was not just a name, but a force in the Columbus, Ohio rap scene. With a childhood dream of making it big in the music industry, Boog was known for her high-energy tracks that resonated deeply with her fans. But her journey to fame was not without struggle. Boog, a Columbus native, garnered recognition from hip-hop heavyweights such as culture critic DJ Academics, Canton-born rap star Trippie Redd, and others for her superstar-like presence. Rather than fit the mold of a traditional Columbus hip-hop artist, Boog, a self-described pop star, was driven to shape a new sound within the city's musical silos. Although a fan of contemporary rap artists like Detroit's Babyface Ray,
For sure.
she largely took inspiration from Billboard topping acts like Billie Eilish, rather than build her sound around her past lifestyle in the streets. Boog confronted her feelings of emptiness and need for affection, emotions she described as universal. I'm going to come out and tell you how much I want to be loved.
The crazy part is she ain't had no beef with nobody. Wasn't into it with nobody. Ain't did nothing to nobody. They just wanted to rob her and take her shit.
And give you
It's
those
crazy.
bars because I want to talk about the stuff that others don't feel comfortable talking about. Before she made a name for herself as an emerging artist, Boog started out in the urban clothing circuit in 2017 as a model for R&B singer Chris Brown's Black Pyramid Clothing and Rob Kardashian's Arthur George sock brand. Even during these pursuits, Boog always had an eye on music. Anthony T.A. Tate, who has been an executive producer and talent scout for over 20 years, told reporters that he immediately saw Boog's potential after watching one of her music videos. Once Tate brought the Columbus-born artist to Atlanta, put her in a studio, and saw her musical gifts firsthand, he said it was clear she was a transcendent talent. He quickly signed her to his company, Music the Label Inc., in 2020, an exclusive label of Atlantic Records. The following year, Boog was driven to work on her craft and ensure her mother, Wanda Bruce, could quit her job as a medical assistant. As a pop star, Boog wanted people to gravitate towards her artistry and place an even larger spotlight on the city's musical talent. There's not a dollar amount I'm trying to reach. There's not a destination in life that I haven't already been, Boog said. It's just the feeling of being transparent, open, and happy. I'm chasing true happiness. From a young age, Boog had a passion for rap, honing her craft during her time at Walnut Ridge High School. After graduating, she pursued a degree in criminal justice at Columbus State Community College.
Hold on, before you pay for yet another app to manage your team, let me introduce you to Connect Team, the one platform that replaces all of these. I'm talking about live scheduling, time tracking, and digital forms that help you stay in control. Use instant team updates and personal or group chats to communicate easily.
Yet, music was
Gotta pay
always
some
in
of
her
the
heart.
bills. Sorry.
And after finishing her studies, she dedicated herself to building her career as a rapper. Her breakthrough came with songs like Heart Away, which gained significant traction online. These tracks showcased her ability to blend
I was
vulnerability
mad because Shorty
with
shit
the
was
gritty
busting
realities
and
of
they shit
life.
wasn't.
And soon,
Literally.
her music videos were racking up thousands of views on YouTube. By 2021, Boog was quickly becoming a recognizable name in the rap world, even gearing up for a project with fellow Ohio native Trippie Redd. But Boog's life wasn't always about success in music. Behind her rising stardom lay challenges. She had spent 2 years in prison for bank fraud, a time that shaped her resilience.
She was like, even through her tribulation and trials and stuff, she tried to make the best of things. She made mistakes.
Who don't?
We all do.
Upon her release, Boog refocused on her music. Determined to build a legacy through her art, she performed at clubs, live stage events, and steadily grew her social media following to tens of thousands of fans. Her return to the scene was a testament to her perseverance, and many believe that she was only scratching the surface of her potential. Despite her past hardships, Boog the Bandit was on the verge of greatness until her life was tragically cut short in May 2021.
And Trippie Redd being one of the hottest rappers out in Columbus, her career really definitely took off. So, in my opinion, I think that this might have been something planned to stop her come up because she had a potential. And right when you about to reach your max, that's when people really want to start hating on you.
When news
I'm gonna dive in a little bit deeper on that too. In the second video, we gonna look up who is Keyshawn Murphy. Who the fuck is that? Who is these random assailants that was sent against her, man? Because that wasn't no spirit of moment shit. Somebody set that shit up. Somebody set that shit up.
The sentiment of many who believe Boog was on the brink of greatness. Her talent undeniable. Her potential tragically cut short. On a somber day in early June 2021, family, friends, and fans gathered at the Affinity Chapel in Columbus, Ohio, to bid farewell to Courtney Nicole Bruce, known to the world as Boog the Bandit. The farewell service was an emotional affair, filled with both tears and tributes as those close to her remembered a life taken too soon. Fans took to social media, flooding timelines with tributes to the young rapper. One fan wrote, "Rest easy and fly high shortly. You are missed down here."
Trying not to cry, y'all, bro. This shit be salty for me, cause especially when there's youth trying to change their life, man. That shit don't be right.
These messages made it clear. Boo wasn't just a rising star. She was a beloved member of her community. Someone who left a lasting impact on those who knew her personally.
She had a big personality and a big future ahead of her. That's how Courtney Bruce, better known as Boog the Bandit's mom, described the up-and-coming rapper.
Wanda Bruce said her daughter had a hot temper and fiery personality, but that she was true to who she was.
Wanda Bruce says her 26-year-old daughter was stubborn, but loved rapping.
Courtney was a hot tomato. Spicy, hot, determined.
Oh,
tired of ads and games too? Check out Hero Wars. It's one of the best ad-free games out there right now. It has a real RPG vibe and a wide variety of heroes and...
True to her nature, she knew who she was.
Despite saying that her daughter definitely put up a fight, Wanda never imagined her child being taken like this. But she did worry about her safety.
Because I'm a mom, always worried about her safety, her being small, petite.
She said her daughter's rap career was just taking off, and that her daughter had expressed wanting to move to Atlanta, but that she had stayed in town to take care of her mother. Although there are levels of danger that come from moving to a bigger city, Wanda said that she thinks Boog would have been safer in Atlanta, away from where she had grown up. She said that trying to climb out of the pit, there's always something trying to pull you down. Wanda insists she doesn't want Courtney remembered as another homicide statistic. The hit of Boog the Bandit sent shockwaves through the Columbus community, but the investigation moved swiftly in the days and months that followed. The first break in the investigation came in June 2021, when Columbus police arrested 22-year-old Tyson Murphy.
Police have arrested a 22-year-old man and charged him with the Columbus rapper. Tyson Murphy is charged with an aggravated robbery. He's accused of shooting Courtney Bruce, known by her stage name, Boog the Bandit.
Charged with the hit and aggravated burglary. Murphy was the first suspect to be taken into custody. Court records later revealed that Murphy had fired shots during the burglary and was instrumental in the attack on Boog. According to reports, when they raided Kyson Murphy's home, they found his phone, and on his phone, it said in text that they were looking for someone to set up, and they needed a large amount of money. Murphy's arrest, however, was just the beginning. 2 more suspects remained at large, with police continuing to gather evidence. In August 2021, 19-year-old Jumada Williams was apprehended. According to witness testimony, Williams had pointed a gun at Boog during the burglary, making him a key player in the crime. Both he and Murphy were charged with the hit and aggravated burglary,
Shit
further
crazy,
unraveling
man.
the details of that night. But it wasn't until November 2021 that the final suspect, Sincere McIntyre, was caught after months on the run.
And I
The
bet you they
Ohio
got
State
some
Highway
kind of
Patrol
connection
apprehended
to
McIntyre
that boy Trippie
following
Redd.
a high-speed
I
chase
promise
in
you
Richland
that.
County, where his car was eventually disabled. Police discovered dope and a loaded gun in the vehicle. McIntyre was charged with the hit and 2 counts of aggravated burglary, completing the trio responsible for Boog's death. In court, Kyson Murphy later pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and burglary and was sentenced to 12 to 16 and a half years in prison. Jumada Williams and Sincere McIntyre both pleaded guilty to charges of an aggravated burglary. McIntyre, who was at the time of the crime, received a sentence of life in prison with the possibility of parole after 18 years. Courtney Boog the Bandit Bruce leaves behind a loving family,
It's crazy,
including her
man.
mother, Wanda Bruce. Rest in peace, Boog the Bandit.
Listen to this.
Yo.
In these times, y'all, it's best to stay prayed up, keep God first, keep your circle as small as possible, and stay away from all dangerous situations that potentially could take your life. I know it's hard to say what, when, and where, you feel me? But, man, rest up to motherfucking Boog, bro. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. We out.